Hello there, welcome back to the channel. My name is Myro, and I know it's been a while, like 2 months since I posted the last video back in January. And I wasn't into making videos. Life happens, we live in interesting times, and that's an understatement. But I feel kind of rejuvenated a bit, and I want to start making videos again. So the first one I'm going to do today is a simple one. I'm going to talk about some of the records I bought in last couple of months. Some of them I got on CD, some of them on vinyl. And let's start things off with my absolute favorite record of 2024. And if you watched my video on that, you'll know the album in question is Absolute Elsewhere by Blind Incantation. This album sounds even better on vinyl, and I'm really glad I got this one. It has two songs, Stargate and The Message, both divided in like three separate sections called tablets. The transitions between quiet, spacey parts and death metal are executed perfectly. The playing is top notch. The production is amazing. One of the best produced death metal albums I heard in a while. We have this. Yeah. So I'm really glad I found this one. I love it to bits. This is one of the best metal albums I heard in a while, and to me, it is their best release so far. I'm curious to see where will they go from here because this is amazing. Next one is a classic, My Bloody Valentine, Loveless. Already covered this one as well when I talked about my favorite records of 1991. Obviously, this was the winner. This is 2021, I believe, 2021 mix. Yep, and it sounds amazing. The most seminal shoegaze record of all time. Like I said, this on the surface seems like a complex record, but there is simplicity underneath all of that because thick layers of sound and guitar effects create that unique sound that this album has. It is quite colorful record. It's immersive and hypnotic, especially the vocals. Many were inspired by this album, and it is a classic for a reason. I am really glad I found this one on vinyl as well. And I have two CDs as well that I bought. First one, PJ Harvey, and her 1998 album is This Desire. I love this album. I mean, I'm a PJ Harvey fan, that's for sure. And this album has a nostalgic feel to it that I love, and it kicks off with one of my favorite PJ Harvey songs, Angeline. I love that song. I love The River. I love Perfect Day Elise as well. The Wind. It is kind of a transitional record for her as well. Something between um, To Bring You My Love and Stories from the City, Stories from the Sea. Uh, Great record, and this is not the only PJ Harvey album I have on CD. I have a couple of more, but this one I bought recently. The other album I want to talk about is Leprous and their 2015 album, The Congregation. I had other albums from them as well, even signed by the band, but when I was a student, I had to sell some stuff, so I managed to get this one. It is a good album, maybe not as good as their previous records, but there are some great stuff here. And if you're into progressive metal, I think Leprous is quite a unique band. And to be honest, I'm not following them right now because they kind of changed their sound and they released a couple of records that I'm not the biggest fan of, but the early stuff and early 2010 stuff is quite good, and this album is also pretty good. It has a couple of great songs, especially Moon and The Flood. I love both of these. So yeah, this is the only two CDs I got, and now we're going off with. Let's get back with 2024 and albums that were on my list of favorite records of 2024. And my second favorite record of that year, last year, is Chelsea Wolfe. She reaches out to she reaches out to she. I actually saw her live, and that's when I got this record and another one. I think it sounds amazing, really. I didn't expect for this album to sound this good on vinyl, to be honest. I think it is really, really good. Um, it really elevates the sounds even further, and I prefer obviously listening to it on my record player than on streaming services. Okay, the next one I got from Chelsea Wolf concert was Birth of Violence, and I got the chance to buy this one or His Pun. I mean, I love His Pun, so but for some reason I want to give a shot to this album because if you watched my video on Chelsea Wolf, you know that I wasn't the biggest fan of this record, and I'm glad I bought this one actually because it kind of changed my mind on it. I still think it's not her best work, but it is much better than I give her credit because there are some great songs. Even though some of the songs here sound similar to each other, I think the vibe, the atmosphere, the playing, her voice, I think it sounds really good. And I've been listening to this one quite a bit, and I'm glad I bought it on vinyl. It sounds really good as well. So yeah, and it even comes with a nice booklet, something you don't see often. Uh, when it comes to vinyl releases, usually we have this on CDs. I so this is a nice touch. I think it's yeah, actually not a bad record. So I'm glad I bought this one as well. The next one, if you watched my videos, I'm a big Swans fan, and obviously I got some Swans. This one I didn't buy. I actually my colleagues from work uh, gave this to me as a birthday present, so yeah, I'm glad for that. And it is their latest album, The Beggar. And yeah, this album is, if you watch my video, it was the first one I ever did for the channel. I actually did enjoy this record, and I think I enjoy it even more. I think it's a better record than Leaving Meaning was, that's for sure. And the only thing that it's missing, um, obviously the CD version has it, and that is Beggar Lover 3. Uh, this doesn't have it, so the track listing is shorter. It's double LP. Uh, and yeah, that's unfortunate, but I still think it sounds amazing. So I'm glad I got this one for my birthday. And the last one I got is also Swans, and it costed a small fortune to get here, but I'm glad that I ordered it, and that is To Be Kind from 2014, my favorite Swans record ever, and my favorite record of 2014 and 2010s in general. It is a triple LP, and it sounds amazing. And not only that, if you order anything from Young God Records, you'll get signed card from Michael Gira himself. So that's a plus. So I'm glad to support the band by ordering directly through them. This album is, I don't know what to say about it that hasn't been said already. It is a masterpiece from start to finish. It is in your face. The production is great. The playing is phenomenal, especially the bass. Uh, it's very loud. I like the build up that every song has. For example, if you look at Screenshot, the opening track, it is a simple bass, that hypnotic bass line that uh, adds more and more and more instrumentation and layers to it and explodes in the end. And that's how almost every song here sounds like. uh, Bring the Sun, She Loves Us, um, A Little God in My Hand. It is amazing record, and I'm so happy that I managed to find this one. It took me a while, but this is the second album in the trilogy now after the Seer that I got. The only one I'm missing from the trilogy is the Glowing Man, and I hope that they'll reprint that one. But they have a new album on the way called Birthing. I already heard the single I'm a Tower. So yeah, this is what I got. I mean, it is an expensive hobby, obviously, but I buy only things that I really know I'm gonna love. I'm not buying anything for the sake of just buying a record, for now at least. But yeah, so thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.